It's AJ and Ryan on the AandRPodcast.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to season 4 of the AandRPodcast. I'm AJ.
Hi. I'm Ryan again.
He's Ryan, and old habits die hard. So, for our first guest of season 4 is Joe Derry. Woo!
Can we insert applauses?
Hello.
Joe, just before you get started, can I just do one thing?
I know what's
Yeah.
I'm gonna Messi! He's the winner of the World Cup! Ryan, you're the worst. I hate you.
My goat.
Nah.
My goat. No, not my goat,
No,
not your
the-
goat. He's
the
the goat.
I
The
agree.
best player of all time. Ryan, you have to sit there and take your licks, man. Shut up.
Nah.
Who's the goat, Ryan? You tell me who's the goat.
Ronnie.
Okay, so what we've purposefully not talked about the World Cup, and we've got Joe on this episode just to go through the World Cup, and we'll get to the final, and maybe me celebrating a bit too prematurely, but then also maybe not. So we'll get there. But so we'll just do a few awards. So we'll start with Young Player of the Tournament. Joe?
Bellingham. Sorry, I'm not
See, yeah, no, I would bias. I'd give it to Jude, but I can see why. It was
I
given to
wonder
Enzo
why.
I can see why it was given to Enzo Fernandez. Is that his name? Enzo Fernandez.
sure. Yeah. It's
See,
the Benfica guy.
Yeah, the Argentinian. I can see why it was given to him.
Can I put a rogue shout out there?
Go on.
Gvardiol for Croatia.
Yeah. See, how young do you have to be to win this young? Because he's 20.
Because he's 20, right?
It's only 20.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
20.
fair.
He could arguably be Mbappe. He's still pretty young.
Yeah,
He's 24
see, I don't know
today.
I don't know what the age cap is. Usually it's like 23, isn't it?
21.
Yeah.
Let me see. Just for the next one, we'll go goal of the tournament. Just while I look this up.
Goal of the tournament.
Probably, I would say Richarlison.
Yeah, Richarlison, the bikey, or the one where he like dribbled it on his head, ended up going in. That was a good one.
Yes. Yeah. Again, I probably agree with Richarlison, but I'm just gonna throw another rogue one out there. Alvarez, where he sprinted half the pitch.
I don't know. That was
The most jammy
That
goal?
was a bit lucky. He can't bounce stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Now, all ends
Or Messi's one where he the race. Well, not Messi.
Wait, Ryan. Who?
Messi. The second.
Where
best
is
player,
Messi?
The second best player.
But no, for the time of the game as well, you can say the Weghorst free kick.
Oh yeah, that was unreal. Like,
But, like,
when that
the
goal went in,
occasion.
But what about
bro, that was a
who scored
heated
it?
game.
I'm not too sure. Messi assisted already, like completely done that Croatia geezer.
Oh,
wait.
Molina, the right back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was unreal.
Alvarez scored the.
yeah,
Alvarez
that
is
one where
sweating.
he just like faked it and oh mate, it was so good.
Against the Netherlands as well, he like cut, like it was looking, and then
And then
Boys
he
in the
cut
back of his
across,
head.
Yeah.
yeah, beautiful.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Actually,
I really didn't have a lot of expectation going into this World Cup,
Can I
but it
put-
actually turned out to be absolutely amazing.
can I say an honourable mention for a goal? Ronaldo's hairline goal.
I forgot.
Oh, you mean Bruno Fernandes's goal?
Nah. yeah.
Wait, did Ronaldo not score the whole World Cup?
No, he scored a
did.
penalty. He scored a penalty.
Ooh,
Penaldo.
Ronaldo. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think my moment of we'll do this next moment of the tournament is when Ronaldo was crying down the tunnel. I absolutely lost my shit with laughter.
You're gonna cry. You on a plane now?
Yeah.
That Moroccan girl.
Oh yeah.
He's crying in his car.
Yeah.
Bro,
You got bullied after?
honestly, the fact that Morocco knocked them out was so funny.
A lot of teams got knocked out, but like Brazil got knocked out.
Spain.
Is it by
Croatia.
No,
Croatia.
Yeah. And then
But
Spain.
Morocco single-handedly knocked out Belgium, who were in their group, right?
Belgium are awful though, man.
They beat Belgium, they beat Spain, they beat Portugal. They were amazing, Morocco.
Yeah, there's always like an underdog. Like Denmark for the Euros, they were like similar, weren't they?
Denmark went out pretty early this tournament, though, didn't they? They weren't in the
Oh
group.
yeah, this
Did they-
tournament, yeah.
Did they even play? Who did they play against?
I don't even know what
They
group
play.
they were in. I think they got 1 point.
They
They were
were in
Japan's
Brazil's
group?
group, weren't they?
Were
No, Japan's group was Costa Rica, Germany, Spain.
What was it? Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're Brazil's group.
I don't know.
No, they were in Belgium's group, weren't they? Because everyone thought Denmark and Belgium were going to go through. And then
Maybe.
Morocco ended
I'm
up
not
going
sure.
through.
Morocco were incredible. Like, genuinely, I don't understand how that happened. I had him in a
Well, I
sweepstake
think-
as well. I was so gassed.
I thought they were like a pretty average side, but then you see what half their players, and they all play in like Champions League and Europa League, so they haven't actually got a bad side.
I haven't got a bad side, but also I just think it was like the commitment not to lose. Like, I know that's stupid saying because nobody wants to lose a football game, but like when you see Amrabat just going full send into every tackle,
Trying
like
to catch up with Mbappe, you see him full on.
yeah,
It's
bro,
so-
when he crunched Mbappe, it was incredible.
I think before the World Cup, their manager had only managed 8 games for them as well, something like that. So it's mental. And he's got them to a semi-final of a World Cup.
I mean, I had underdog of the tournament written down when I started writing this episode, and I don't think anyone can say that it's not. It's not
Oh,
Morocco.
Who do you think is
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get like a massive signing after this?
The guy who scored a
Amrabat.
hat trick for Portugal.
Yeah, or McAllister. I reckon he'll get signed up for somewhere.
Yeah,
massive.
What?
McAllister.
Irish
so many
McAllister.
Yeah.
There's so many tweets. He'll go to Man United, 80 million Jan, and
Yeah.
they won't know what to do with him.
They'll put him up front or something.
He's a baller,
Like-
though, man.
Yeah, he genuinely is a baller. But like, I saw so many people saying at the start of the tournament, imagine if McAllister wins the World Cup. Who at Brighton's going to tell him to go train? Like, he's the World
Yeah,
Cup
it's
winner.
like McAllister tells everyone when to train. No one tells him
Yeah.
when to train.
The thing is, like, it's not even like one of those cases like if because Moussa Sissoko is technically a World Cup winner, but he didn't play. But McAllister was a heavy part of that squad.
He was integral, man. That assist
Yeah.
to Di Maria for the second.
That
goal.
was filth.
Oh,
And he did the
first?
Ozil.
I can't remember.
He did like an Ozil bounce for the
Yeah.
goal as well.
no, but Ryan,
was it?
Ryan, who won the tournament? Who lifted the trophy? Who was like the first person to lift the
Argentina.
trophy? No, but who was the best player for Argentina? Who was player of the tournament? And I mean,
McAllister.
you. Okay, no, shut up. Who? Okay, so now we'll do who is player of the tournament. I'm going to say it's Messi.
It has to be
I'd
Messi.
say I'd take Messi. I agree.
It has to be
Player of the
Messi.
tournament, yeah.
And then
And
Mbappe
best player in
second.
the world.
Yeah.
Messi.
Do you know what, Joe? I'm going to disagree. I'm going to put Griezmann second.
He
Really?
was good, to be fair.
He was good. but he
Griezmann
didn't score
was-
a hat-trick.
he
Hat-trick
was-
in a
He
final.
didn't score a hat trick.
He was. It wasn't he like the most. I don't know. He had the most passes or setups in the World Cup. I don't know. He had.
I think he's
I
most
didn't think
chances
Griezmann
created.
played- I don't think he played that well in the final though, Griezmann.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think that's what it is because
Yeah.
Mbappe played a lot better in the final compared to Griezmann. But I think for a lot of the knockout stage, Griezmann played a lot better.
Oh
France-
yeah,
France
the
in the
setup for
final.
Giroud against him.
France in the final didn't really play well until the last 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So
It took him a long time to wake up. That's for sure.
Yeah, Mbappe was genuinely like, "Fine, I'll do it myself,"
Yeah,
and just he went
that-
sicko mode on.
that Noir mate is going to be an absolute animal when he's up.
Yeah, that was a great save from the DVB. That honestly,
Do you want to say what the DVB is?
I'll leave that up to imagination.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell everyone if people don't watch football, Jeremy's dirty Villa bastard. So Emi Martinez, obviously incredible. Did you celebrate when Emi Martinez saved, or did you kind of want him to be a bit embarrassed?
No, I didn't celebrate. I was like, oh, but I think he should have saved the second goal. Or was it the first goal? One of the goals I think he should have saved. So it
Well,
kind of made it
two of them were penalties, so it must have been the one that Mbappe
Oh, yeah,
hammered
no.
across him.
Yeah.
But the
Because he got a hand to it.
Oh no, the penalty.
Nah, it was the volley. Like,
volley.
Papadon wrist. He saved it. But, like, his hands flopped.
Yeah, to be fair,
It was an incredible.
a shot
volley.
from that. I say a shot from that close. From the thing is, I was watching it and I didn't see the ball go in the net. Like I saw it at his foot, and then I saw him celebrating, and I was like,
No,
"How
I went-
fucking
I
fast
went
did
to
that
the
ball
toilet for
move?"
that. I went to the top. I was annoyed that
You're
France got a
nothing.
goal back. Went for a wee, and then came back. My phone was going mental, and I just saw the 5 replays of it. I was like, for God's sake.
I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. I'm going to say very safely that was the best World Cup final we will ever that we've ever seen in our lives.
Oh yeah, no, it's probably the best World Cup game.
Yes.
I can't think of a better World Cup game.
Pens were just handed out left, right, and centre though. Like the first,
Yeah,
first
yeah.
one, I don't agree was a pen. I don't think he got touched, Di Maria.
No, because he clipped his studs, and then when you at school where you trip someone and make them kick their own leg. It was kind of like that.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
by the way, I'm just saying, if it was Ronaldo who that happened to, Ryan would be demanding that the player foul him and get arrested.
Restart
It's
the
just
match.
because it's Argentina. Okay, so just while we're just on the subject of the final, so I may have preemptively bred a couple, to Brian. So, if you, for those of you who don't really keep up to the podcast, and that includes you, Joe, we know you don't listen, who don't keep up to date with this, me and Ryan have been having the GOAT debate for a long time. And I mean, I'm finally right, so he can't say anything.
I
So
don't
I'm
know.
just
I
gonna...
don't think it.
Shut up right
just-
now. Shut up.
It doesn't honestly like.
Don't talk. Ryan, just...
We're starting to
embarrassing
question
you.
your footballing opinion here, right?
Bro, just don't. So, right, so at 15:35, just after Argentina scored their second goal, Ryan said, "Oh no, I know what's coming." 2 minutes later, I said, "Fucking suck my dick," and then Ryan said, "Whoa, chill," and then I said, "Nah, open your mouth." And then Ryan said, "Chill."
Wait, I'm
I said,
excited, were you?
"Very," and then I said, "I will never." And then, an hour later, France scored 2 goals. And then I said, I can't believe this. And then
The commentators were saying it was like 2 in 3 minutes. They scored in the 80th and the 81st.
it's 2 in 1 minute. It just felt
It's
like
like
it was
two-
one, because the penalty call was 3 minutes ago, but the actual penalty was taken. Yeah. So then Ryan says, that's why I said chill. I said, I retract my dick sucking statement. And then I said, I'm sorry. And then he goes, I hope it goes to pens. And then Argentina scored. So I said, suck my dick. Again. And then I said, hope this one ages better. You said had to be him as well. I mean, he's okay at football. Then France scored. And I go, I retract my last dick sucking statement.
Nah, if we went to pens, I knew Argentina were winning.
Bro, Emi Martinez is ridiculous at pens. Like,
Well,
ridiculous.
Lloris has never saved the pen for France, I don't think. Whereas in the last like 12,
Yeah.
he's faced like 12 pens at the World Cup and didn't even save one.
It's just the way he
Something like
that.
boots the ball.
Then when
love
when Argentina eventually won, I said, "Suck my dick." There is one GOAT, and he is inevitable. And Ryan, I think you now have to. There is no question anymore.
I don't know.
There can't be a question because
There still can be a question.
No,
if he didn't
yours is
play
more
in the World
preference.
Cup and won, that's fair.
Okay, right. So if I said Messi's better, but I prefer Ronaldo, then there you go.
yeah,
That's
more
fine.
preference
That
than-
statement is completely fine.
But it's
you
not.
cannot
But
say
I wouldn't
Ronaldo's
say.
better.
I wouldn't say he's much. Like I wouldn't say it's levels apart. It might be like it's literally.
So I saw this. I think
The-
Ronaldo to every other footballer is a closer gap than Ronaldo to Messi.
Nah.
Yeah, I
Mate,
100%
if you
agree.
look at
Yeah.
some like comparing even comparing international stats, okay, Messi won the World Cup, but like in actual stats, like Ronaldo's goals,
But
loads
Ronaldo's
more.
never scored a knockout. He's never got a knockout goal or knockout assist in a World Cup.
Yeah,
Messi
but
got
he's
one in every
scored-
single
what,
round.
Remember Messi got in every match.
every
That's
single
good.
Yeah,
round.
he scored like 180 goals compared to like his 90, and 40 of them were in friendlies, and most of them are penalties.
Yeah, but most of Ronaldo's like scored against international team is Luxembourg. He's got like 20 against Luxembourg or something like that.
Yeah, but I suppose Argentina, they just.
To be honest, I'd say on average European teams are a lot worse because in South America they're either like sick or average, whereas like in
Well, they're saying the Copa
European,
America's way harder than
I see the Copa America is more
than like the
often-
Nations League because it's basically the same thing. isn't
Yes. Yeah. It is harder than that. And also, Argentina always have a tall order doing that one because they've obviously got to beat Brazil. Like, inevitably,
They lose,
the
they lost
most
to
contested
Chile, though.
final. Yeah, but the most contested final usually is Argentina-Brazil.
I did
So,
predict
like-
Brazil to win. Can't lie.
I predicted Argentina from the start.
I predicted
I
the
said-
Brazil-France final in it.
Yeah,
So,
I thought Brazil as well.
So I said the semi-finals would be Brazil versus Argentina, France versus Portugal, and it was so close to being that because if Brazil beat Croatia, it's through, and then if Portugal beat Morocco, then that would have happened. And I said Portugal Argentina final with Argentina
You
winning.
see, Samuel Eto'o predicted a Morocco-Portugal semi.
No, Morocco France semi, and it was.
Was it? Was it?
Yeah.
With
Yeah, you got it
Cameroon,
bang on.
Cameroon
Oh, yeah.
to win it all.
No bias there.
He scrapped a cameraman.
Yeah, he kicks someone, didn't he?
Yeah.
Did he? What, this World Cup?
Yeah. Don't know why, but he just absolutely.
I just remember Cavani battering the TV for VAR.
Oh, the VAR screen.
Yeah.
Battering it.
Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I because England didn't win. It's a little bit sad, but I feel like my happiness is now peaked again because Messi won the World Cup.
Oh yeah, I want it. I
It's
don't
written
even like
it was
Argentina in it.
Written in the stars.
I just like Messi. Yeah.
How can you not like? The thing is, I completely get that you prefer Ronaldo, right? But I just don't get how. He's such an arrogant little shit.
Oh, but isn't that Max Verstappen? He's basically the Max Verstappen of football.
No, I don't think he's as
He
bad.
is.
No, because he's also arrogant when he's bad.
But to me, all great in sports people are arseholes. You got Anthony Joshua, arsehole. Tyson Fury, arsehole. Ronaldo, arsehole. Messi, okay, maybe not so bad, but probably still a slight arsehole.
Yeah, no,
Tax
Messi's
evasion.
cocky. Apparently he's cocky.
Yeah, I mean,
Because I
so
was watching Milner and Ben Foster, and in the tunnel, apparently Messi was getting like to Milner, just because I megged you and all that. Like, don't get aggy
To
to
be
me
fair-
just because I megged you.
do you know what I mean? They're all great in sports people are a slight.
Okay, maybe arsehole is the wrong word. Being an arsehole and being cocky is fine, but Ronaldo's a crybaby, like a genuine crybaby.
I mean, I think a lot of sports people are.
And he's a
it's-
rapist.
Well,
Yeah,
alleged.
yeah, that's the part that needs to stick. He is an arsehole because he's a rapist.
Alleged.
Allegedly. Sorry. Yeah, that, to be fair, someone, so
To be
I
fair,
saw
that-
someone tweet. You know when Messi was linked into Miami throughout this whole tournament?
Oh yeah.
Someone replied, why aren't they interested in Ronaldo? And it's like, he's not allowed in the country, mate. Oh, so real. Yes, but I'm so happy that Ryan now acknowledges that Messi's the GOAT. Because he's not only the GOAT of football, he's also now the GOAT of Instagram. Because he just
Overtaken
recently
the egg.
overtook the egg picture. So the picture the said picture is now on 65.2 million likes
Have you liked
in
it?
2 days. Of course, mate. I was probably one of the. I was waiting for him to upload it. I was like, oh, this picture, absolutely beautiful. I don't think you guys can't see it.
No.
I don't think he'll win Ballon d'Or though. For just
Nah, I think he will.
just for winning the World Cup. That's all he's done.
Well, you say just for would you say just for winning the World
Wait, is
Cup?
it
He's
Copa
also
America as well?
top assist. The Copa America was last year, but he's also the top assister in League One. They'll probably win that. They won't do awful in the Champions League, I don't think. Like, there's a very strong shout for him. It's going to be him, Mbappe, or Haaland. It depends on who wins what. Because if
Who into Champions League?
they're
is it?
only the same. No, but Messi and Mbappe can only win the same tournaments now till the end of the season. So
Yeah, Messi's just got a World Cup.
if
on top of it.
PSG, if PSG win the Champions League, then
Which
Messi
they
win it.
won't.
But if Man City win the Premier League and Champions League, then depending on if Haaland stays on
I
this
mean,
form,
if
then Haaland will
if
win it.
Haaland breaks the record for scoring the most goals, he'll probably win it.
It's either what's better, Premier League and a Champions League, or a League One and a World Cup.
So Farmers League and
It's just like
Joe, which one would you guys rather win? Like, would you
think
rather do the World Cup and League One?
I think World Cup and Champions League.
No, that's
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
That's
well,
champions of
that's,
both.
That's not the fucking argument.
best case scenario.
That wasn't the question. You can't just go, oh, I'd rather win all of them, actually. I'd rather win League One, the first half of the season, transfer, win the Premier League, do Champions League, do it the World Cup. No, I'm saying, would you rather win the World Cup and League One, or would you rather win the Champions League and the Premier League?
The World Cup and League One.
Yeah, I suppose World Cup only comes around every 4 years.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
the likelihood
yeah.
of you winning a World Cup is
Yeah,
if you're good enough to win
But
a World Cup, then you're probably.
I think it's a hard one between. It's like League One, PSG win it all the time. isn't it?
No, but also
Yeah.
it's also fan voted, and I think a lot more people like Messi than Haaland and Mbappe.
Oh, but if it's
I
fan
think
voted,
Haaland-
if it's fan voted, then
Sorry, not fan voted, player voted.
Oh,
So the players
Yeah.
vote for it.
It's also
But
like
Messi's
Messi's
everyone's
last
goat.
chance ever.
You say this, but he said he's not going to retire.
Yeah, but like Haaland and Mbappe will take over now. Like Mbappe's got a hat trick in the final. Messi ain't gonna be able to match that in too many more years.
By the way, can I just say how ridiculous Mbappe's goal scoring record already is? 2 World Cups, 12 goals. He's going to break it next World Cup, and after that he has potentially another 2 or 3.
He has at least 3.
Well, that's depending on injury. He's 24 now.
He's 20,
so
27?
28, 32.
No, because
well, I guess it's summer, so it would be 27, 31, 35.
35. Yeah, that's what.
And if his
Messi's
speed drops
35.
up, I think he has another 2.
Nah. He'll just adapt to a different position. That's what they all do.
But let's be honest. I assume that there'll be one of those 3 where France don't do very well and get knocked out of the group. Like we've seen French squads capitulate under that kind of pressure before. So I'm just like on the assumption that one's going to be a complete disaster. Let's just say he has 2 more World Cups to score 4 or 5 goals, and he'll do that easy. He'll do that next World Cup.
What's the most World Cup goals?
16 by Miroslav Klose.
Closer, yeah. Was it 16? I thought it was 18.
Klose is a go. He's one of my favorite players, even though he's German.
Really? He's actually Polish, but just
Well, he's born in Poland, but it's like Raheem Sterling's not Jamaican, is he?
Well, he's both.
I get that, but
he chose to play for England.
Choose to play for the better team.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you though?
Yeah.
That's why I respect Haaland, because he could play. If we had Haaland, man, imagine if England had Haaland, it'd be disgusting.
Yeah, but he was only in England for the first 2 years of his life.
Yeah.
He's actually his whole family's Norwegian.
Have you seen him? He
Bro.
looks like more Viking than Bob.
Yeah.
Bro, could you imagine if our front 3 was Foden, Grealish, and Haaland? That's City's front 3.
Foden, Saka, and Haaland.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying is the chemistry between players who play for club would definitely be favoured over Saka.
Nah. It works well at the back, but like the Walker and Stones and Maguire and Shaw works well at the back. But I don't really think it really matters across the front.
I think it does translate to the front.
I don't think. That's it for Walker, surely.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm not gonna lie. We lost to France, right? Under controversial circumstances. We'll get to that. But Walker had Mbappe in his pocket the whole time. Mbappe was shut the fuck up that game.
Yeah, that was.
Ninja Tug got sent back to the stewards.
He was quite.
The only thing he did was they had a race, but Walker only lost the race because Mbappe kept slowing down and speeding up. So over 100 meters, I think they're pretty much the same.
I think so too, and I think on the ball, Walker's quicker.
He's just strong, isn't he?
Walker's strong, but also
powerful.
he with experience, like running that quick with the ball, Mbappe will learn that. But obviously, he's just going to kick it forward and run. There's a technique.
No, Mbappe's better at dribbling with the ball because Walker doesn't really have to.
I don't know. Well, but the thing is, he does.
Distances.
Yeah, not long. To be fair, yeah, you're all right. Yeah, so let's just get on to England's controversial defeat to France. Obviously we felt a bit shit about that, but how do we feel about the VAR and the refereeing that game?
See, I didn't think it was a penalty, but it was still a foul on Saka. No, on Kane, sorry. For the Upamecano trip. I didn't think it was a penalty, but then Peter Walton said it was on the line, which means it is a penalty. But anyway, it should have been a free kick, because I don't know how the linesman... Fair enough if the ref doesn't see it, but the linesman's
right
4 yards away.
Let's take away that the first goal shouldn't have counted.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So we would have won, wouldn't we?
Well,
No.
No.
It would have been more, it would have been extra time and penalties, and we would have lost anyway.
yeah. But to be fair, there was a couple of penalties that we could have had. Yeah. There was a few decisions that didn't really go our way. Like I mean, the Teo Hernandez challenge on Mount was stupid.
I
don't know how they argue that. Honestly,
like when the ref looks at the monitor, I'm like, you have one look at that. You point to the damn spot.
Like, you can see it's like Mortal Kombat when you can see the impact.
Yeah,
like,
honestly, he
people
like
didn't even watch
him.
football knew it was a foul.
The thing is, Teo Hernandez just didn't need to, like if we were playing on a pitch and you did that joke, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like Matt was nowhere near the ball. That's what I mean. Yeah. He's nowhere near the ball. He just body checked him for no reason. I think Teo was like, oh yeah, we'll make it interesting.
He was their weak link, I think, and the two fullbacks are their weak link.
What do you guys think of Harry? Like, do you think it was right for Harry Kane to take the second pen? Because I think it was.
No,
yeah.
I think why take it against the goalkeeper that the most.
He scored the first one, so it's not
but
like.
I think second one was out of greed.
He overthought.
No.
It.
Yes.
No, but it would be out of greed if he wasn't England's normal penalty taker, but he is England's normal penalty taker. Like if
And
Saka,
Lloris is awful at saving penalties as well.
and
I'll
the
just go
thing is,
smash it down the middle.
He did try that, didn't he?
I mean,
yeah,
I don't know.
he did try it.
I just
to
thought thought he just wanted to do it because obviously when he scored the penalty, he was level with Rooney with goals
Yeah.
scored. So if he took the second one and scored, he would have overtaken it in this World Cup.
I agree
I
with
don't
AJ.
think
If it wasn't the normal penalty taker, then it would have been for greed. But it'd have been a bit weird if he just handed it to someone else.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If I had to put my life on an England player scoring a penalty, I'd give it to Harry Kane. That's the only
same.
person.
He
Like-
always goes that same side
Yeah.
as well, and it always goes in the side netting.
But the thing is, it's ridiculously hard to save.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's if a pen goes side netting, it's basically impossible unless you're already over there.
Put Maguire on it, he's smashed in every single one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, Maguire was arguably like our third or fourth best attacker that whole tournament. He was just running up front. I was like, "What are you doing, boss?"
Stones and Maguire and Saka were probably our best three players.
I don't
I don't think they
understand.
did anything wrong.
Wait. Can you please put some respect on Jordan Pickford's name?
Oh, Pickford and Jude, of course.
Yeah, well, Bellingham's the obvious choice. I'm saying outside of Bellingham. But Pick, please, was incredible.
He always is for England.
He always is for England. Yeah.
And the little chav from Sunderland, I love it.
Yeah, that's why I have no doubt. Like when people argue Ramsdale or Pickford, I don't care really about league form because Pickford always turns it on for England.
Yeah, the thing is, I feel like in the Premier League, he doesn't shout at his players as much, whereas in England, he's like, "No, I tell you, I couldn't give a shit." He just loses it.
But you have to be a cracker to be a goalkeeper anyway.
Yeah, you
I
can't
do
really be
like it.
calm.
He's never let us down yet. So,
He hasn't. So I mean, I've that's pretty much dried up my questions on the World Cup. If you guys got anything more to add, other than about Messi being like the greatest of all time, the greatest to ever do it, the best player in the world. No.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Ryan. Undisputed goat. He is the undisputed goat now.
Nah.
Today, I feel Argentinian.
Because of stats. But if you actually watch them, Messi's just levels above. Don't even care about stats. Just to watch them, you can tell Messi's better.
And also, I'm not gonna lie.
Messi's definitely more talented, but I think hard work still kind of. I think that's
Probably.
why I prefer Ronaldo because he's done it in different leagues and he's just a hard worker.
It's because he can't stay in one country. It's because he can't stay in one country too long. Miguel's accused him of stuff.
What do you think about him? How he left United, Ryan?
I don't really care, to be honest. He's obviously 37. He can do what he wants today.
Yeah, he's very.
So this is what I was going to say, that Messi. Let's say if you put what they've done in their career at the same pedestal, like the achievements, but at their lowest point, Messi doesn't drop his head. Ronaldo toys out the pram.
Yeah, but that's his personality. Like but that comes down to doesn't mean he's better. That just means that you like.
No,
Messi
it does
more.
because it does because true character doesn't show when you're winning; it shows when you're
I
losing.
don't know. You can't. Well, it's not like Messi hasn't done it. You know when they got kicked out the last World Cup or whatever it was, he straight
retired,
away he
innit?
said, "Oh, I'm retiring because it's not for me anymore." So like
That's
he
because
gave up. But then he
Argentinians wanted to exile him from the country. That's why.
so. Well, you know what I mean. So it happens to both.
Oh, I think that is very different to how he left United. Like
Yeah.
in general, I mean, the thing is, it's not even just an isolated incident at United. Like he got benched at Portugal for his behaviour as well. So clearly he is lashing out. Whereas Messi,
Well, you just can't accept that
He's getting
teams
old.
are better than
And he's
without
getting
him
old.
because he's old. He's just old.
But wouldn't you find it hard to accept that as well? If you were the best, if you were
second
and,
best, yeah.
you and the other best were dominating the entire career.
Yeah, but
Don't
now,
say
I
other
realised-
best. Can we drop
I
the
now
other best,
realised-
please?
and you can
Because
do that
Ronaldo's
all
not
you
even
want.
Ronaldo's not even top 50 best players in the world anymore.
Well, yeah, he's
Arguably.
but he's 37.
Yeah, exactly. But even
Messi's
he's got to
35.
realise that with himself.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but-
it must be frustrating.
Wait, in 2 years, do you think Messi will be better than Ronaldo still? Yes,
No,
I think so.
Ronaldo-
I think he'd retire in 2 years.
They probably retire.
No. Sorry. Not Messi, not Ronaldo at 39. But do you think Messi will be better than Ronaldo is now at 37?
No. But I think Messi was better as a youngster than Ronaldo, so I don't get this argument at all. Like
He was.
Messi, what Messi did
91
at 19.
goals in a season.
Yeah. Like
So
I think-
someone said Haaland could score a hat trick every game for the next, however, like from when he started scoring for City to the end of the season, he still wouldn't get. Oh no, sorry, a brace every game until the end of the season. He still wouldn't get that many goals. It's
no
ridiculous.
one's ever getting 91 calendar goals again.
But it's the same stats as what is it? Haaland would have to score 40 plus goals a season for 16 seasons to catch.
Yeah, it's like 43
to catch up with both their records. So it's
Yeah.
Whatever you do, it's mind blowing.
But basically, what we're saying is that the La Liga's washed. It's Farmers League. Yeah, that's what we're saying.
No, they're just levels above, innit? But then, like, old, like, pundits and that, they all put Maradona second. Or Maradona's always in their top two. But obviously, we never watched him. So it's not fair to judge. But I saw Carragher put Ronaldo, like, fourth. And put Messi first and Maradona second. So I don't know
Pele?
I
where
reckon a lot of people just do
Pele.
it because they don't like him.
Yeah, it's sometimes down to preference.
Yeah, to be fair, especially Carragher. Carragher actually has a case to hate him.
Like I think a lot of people just generally don't like him as a person, so they just put him less.
I mean, he is a rapist.
Alleged. I didn't even know what happened. I just focus on the football, mate.
Yeah.
He
Nah,
reminds
but
me
the
of
only
Adam Johnson
people
fan as well.
He was a great cracking
The only
player.
people-
Simon.
You usually say Ronaldo's the GOAT are either Man United fan, Portugal fans, or Real Madrid fans. Everyone else is Messi, usually.
I just liked him. Growing up watching him.
Okay, I'm not
That is-
gonna lie. He probably has the most iconic celebration of all time now.
Yeah.
That is the only
I think
thing
that-
I'll give him.
That was.
He's got the most Instagram followers.
Has
Oh
he?
yes.
Oh yeah, he has it.
The most
He has
important
500
stat.
mil.
Well, almost 600.
Yeah.
I think.
So I was looking at Messi's Instagram just after the like in between the time where they won and before when the trophy was lifted, and I saw him on like 396 million, and that switched to 398. So he's gained like 1.5 million, 2 million followers in like 10 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah.
I mean, so that was a couple of days ago. He's now on.
Well, that was like you know that Cho scored for South Korea.
Yeah.
He came to the tournament with like 12,000 followers. He got that brace against, is it Ghana or something?
Yeah.
And he was like 400k after that game. He gained like 300k in the space of like 90 minutes because he scored.
The World Cup's like a modern day Love Island. Just blows you up. That's the only reason
Modern day
Messi won the
Love
World. Messi doesn't care about the football or the trophy. He just wanted the Instagram followers. He was like, Ronaldo's beaten me at this only. I'm the GOAT of this now. I want to be the GOAT of Instagram.
You've given up to be a full-time Instagrammer.
Yeah, literally. I mean, the thing is, I thought that photo when Messi and Ronaldo dropped it together for Louis Vuitton, that would be the most liked picture of all time. That picture was insane.
No, it was fake. It was fake because like they weren't together.
They were.
Well,
No,
I
of
don't
course
know.
not. Yeah, of course not. They weren't together.
They should just do for their last season. Think right. Let's just play for the same team. We'll see what happens. Both go to America.
Yeah, but Ronaldo
No,
goes
you
to
can't.
PSG.
No, but you can't have that happen.
What?
Because let's be honest, if you're Messi or Ronaldo, you want to be that guy, and Messi is that guy. You don't want two
No, I
of
don't
that
think
guy.
I don't think Messi wants to be that guy. I just think he is that guy.
Just effortlessly that guy.
He is. Because
He actually is, don't he?
like he's just a playmaker now. He's like
Yeah.
his role isn't to score all the goals.
Second top scorer in the tournament, by the way. Top Argentinian goal scorer, by the way.
Yeah, but that's just not even him forcing it. That's just him being in. That's just good being a good
Him being
footballer,
leagues and pounds above. Yeah.
mentally good footballer.
But yeah, but Ronaldo would not want. Do you genuinely? Ronaldo cannot share a pitch with Scott fucking Tominay, and he gets sacked from the team. Imagine trying to outshine the goat Messi, and then the potential future goat Mbappe, and then also Neymar to stick it in there.
Well, Mbappe
like-
hates Neymar, don't they? Doesn't he?
No, that's just.
They don't get-
I think
they
that's
don't get
media
on.
bullshit.
No, because have you not seen? It's like someone asked Neymar his opinion on Mbappe, and he was like, "Don't ask me that." And he just rolled his eyes and stuff like that. I don't think because since Mbappe, doesn't he have like $1 billion a year or something? because he's now like somehow a director
So he
as well
got
as a player.
400 mil and he's the director of football at PSG.
Yeah, yeah. So he's a director of football, so he has
So that
too much
means
power.
he can never leave PSG.
So no, so he would what? No, the thing is, what I'd do is secure the bag and then just move to Real Madrid, which is what I think he's going to
Yeah,
do
that's
2-3 seasons.
that's what he's going to do. Yeah, 2 years and we'll go to Real Madrid. For like,
Straight replacement for Benzema.
yeah,
Yeah.
he'll be the most expensive player of all time, isn't it? Like 300,
Yeah.
300 mil. Probably.
And then, let's be honest. If Barca's if Barca can get out of their financial fuckery, imagine this scene. It is 2020. It's 2025. Mbappe moves to Real Madrid. Barca coming up again. Sign Erling Haaland. And then that would be absolutely incredible.
Haaland and Jude for Barca or something. Or...
Oh, bro, inject that into my veins.
Mate,
Imagine that. Imagine the El Clasico, Haaland versus Mbappe.
Jude will be back at Blues by then when we win Champions League football.
Haaland versus Mbappe, I genuinely think is just the epitome of the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. And if you know, you'll know which is which.
I prefer Haaland. He's
Same. Yeah. Haaland. Bro, wait. Ryan, can we go back to the start of the season? So, in August, me and Ryan did a podcast, and Ryan was like, Haaland will be a flop.
Well, I don't think that's a
Nah,
bad
loads of people
statement.
said it.
Yeah.
Who said it? Who said it famously? Rory Jennings.
Look at Nunes. He's supposed
Yeah,
to be...
but I said Nunes would be a flop to me, but I'd be like, he's alright.
No, Nunes has got the best goal to game ratio. No, minute to goal ratio, isn't it?
Yeah, because he was benched for like...
Comes off the bench, yeah.
Yeah, because he was benched for like a lot, and also he was red carded for a lot of it.
He still scores, though. I mean...
No, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Nunes, but at the same time, it's like, he's not Haaland's level.
Oh,
like, Haaland...
Yeah, nowhere near. That's like Messi and Ronaldo, that is.
So,
Haaland's
do
Messi.
you know what I'd love to see? I mean, I know it's never going to happen, and I know people in football probably wouldn't want this, but like an old versus young All-Star game. So like the Messi, the Ronaldo, like those, that sort of age of player, like 32, 33 and above.
Benzema, Ronaldo,
Yeah,
Messi,
them duns versus like Mbappe, Haaland, Bellingham. Proper like grudge match.
Basically,
And just do it at the
Basically,
end of a season.
The year 11s versus the year 7s.
Yeah, the year 7s are like Steds.
Who do you reckon wins that?
Young.
Yeah,
Young,
it'd be tough.
100%. It would.
Got
I
seven
mean,
in defence.
young. I don't know.
No, old.
Sergio Ramos, Pepe.
Sergio Ramos.
And Pepe.
No, Sergio Ramos.
Oh,
Sergio Ramos.
Pepe,
Thiago
yeah.
Silva.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, Thiago Silva's class. Oh, that would be a close game.
Then
That'd be very
I'd argue Walker for the old as well.
Yeah, it's what 33, 32.
Yeah. That's probably.
I didn't think it was
World Cup,
30 years
isn't it?
old. Yeah, I think he'll make the next Euros, but the next World Cup too old.
Wait, did you say Thiago Silva?
No, Walker.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Thiago Silva. Then I was like, I don't think he'll be in the Euros.
no. Oh no. Let's
You're like, oh, no.
Portuguese.
Okay, so I feel like we've spoken a lot about football, and I mean it's been a very football-heavy episode. But I just thought we'd do something fun quickly to end off the episode. Guys, have you done your Spotify Wrapped?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we get them up and give it a little read?
Oh God, how do I do this?
So I
turn the
don't have
camera off.
Spotify Wrapped.
Yeah,
I don't have Spotify Wrapped. I have Apple Music. Apple fanboy in that.
Okay.
So
what info do you want?
let's go with everyone's top song.
I don't even know how you.
Mine is Los Pollos Hermanos by Nux.
Mine is unbelievable. Well, for me, it's believable. Oh, I know why this is. Because so my alarm apparently counts as one of my songs. So I have a song as my alarm.
Oh yes, I remember you showing me.
So my top song is the Formula One theme tune.
Woo!
And it has 300 plays, which kind of makes sense because I would have set my alarm about 300 times.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
excluding weekends.
Yeah, but I still set an alarm on a weekend.
Do you?
Just maybe just the 50 odd times that you haven't.
Yeah. Sometimes I don't, but yes. Then okay, so Ryan? Do you want to go from down from your? Well, what's your number one?
I'm on one by DJ Khaled and Drake and Rick Ross and Lil Wayne.
Very nice. Okay, do you want to go down from 2 to 5 then, Ron?
I've got Night Away by A1 and J1 and
Jeez.
Tion Ween.
Why are you saying this like you're the whitest guy ever? We have this from A1 and J1.
And then neck down from that, don't ask, I've got Teenage Dirtbag.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know the thing. Yeah.
And then I've got Hold This by HS Tiki Taki.
Really? What?
Yeah. I don't ask how. It might just be I don't know.
Your alarm.
Yeah, I don't know. Might just been on repeat in the gym or something. Do we need to do one more? The next one. Yeah. Too Young by Post Malone.
Very nice. Very good strong. Joe, do you want to do 2 to 5?
I don't know
not
if
know
you know any of
Probably
mine. Number 2 is Money / Problems by Scraps. Number
Fucking hell.
Number 3 is Waiting by Scraps. Number
like
4
Scraps?
is In My Head by Little TJ.
By
And
Scraps.
then number 5 is Drink by Kilo Jug.
I didn't know this is an episode of Top Boy or something.
I mean, I'll do mine. So my number 2 is Not Over Yet, featuring Heady One and Nines by KSI. That's
Ooh.
banging. Yeah, good song. My number 3 is Fuck You Goodbye by Kid Laroi, featuring Machine Gun Kelly. My
Kid
number
Laroi.
4 is Stay by Justin Bieber and Kid Laroi. And number 5 is 1,000 Miles by Kid Laroi. I
He's
clearly have
sensing
a
a
favourite
theme here.
artist here. Yeah. No, he's my favourite artist of the year. So, do you guys have a favourite? What's the album? Oh, sorry, artist. Do you tell your artist?
I think mine was Posty.
Mine is Kid Laroi. Mine goes.
Can you guess my top artist?
Scraps.
What's his name? Spaz. Oh, Scraps.
No. Scraps, yeah, Scraps.
Spaz. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
It should have been Clavish, and I don't know how he didn't make my top 5. He just didn't.
To quote Conor McGregor, who the fuck is that guy? Anyway, I'll just do mine 5 to 1. So number 1, Kid Laroi, Post Malone, Dua Lipa, Labyrinth, KSI.
I can't even find mine.
KSI, I thought KSI would be higher than that for you.
No, I mean, I think Not Over Yet was his only song of the year, right? I don't think there was any other song. He didn't drop an album this year. But Not Over Yet's a banger.
Here we go. Right. Mine is top artist. So it goes 5 to 1. This is 5. Yeah. So Travis Scott 5, Drake 4, 3 Tory Lanez, 2 Chris Brown, and 1 Post Malone.
Is it? No, wait. Tory Lanez.
Where's
isn't
HS?
Is it?
No, he's just shot someone, I think.
Oh, that's great.
Bit better.
Lovely. Right. So next we're gonna go albums.
Whoa. Don't you want my top 5 artists?
Oh, sorry. I thought you said yours. Yeah, no, go for it.
Yeah, scraps.
Let's say number 1 is Scraps. Number 2 is Nuts.
Is S crap?
Number 3 is Songa. Number 4 is Little TJ. And number 5 is Saint.
Honestly, Joe, I feel like even if you didn't tell me your top 5, I'd still have the same
You
amount of
know
information on who the fuck they are.
You sure you know who Songa is?
Sonder. You mean that's the guy who dressed for AlphaTauri, right?
Songa.
Oh, no. Okay, so my... well, we'll do top albums next, and I'll go through mine again. So 5 to 1 is... 5 is Heavy as the Head by Stormzy. 4 is Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. 3 is Hollywood's Bleeding by Post Malone. 2 is Beer Bongs and Bentleys by Post Malone. And 1 is Fuck Love Over You by Kid Laroi.
I don't think this gives us top albums.
Like rap doesn't even give top albums.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It just gives you top songs and top artists and minutes listened.
How many minutes have you listened?
Let's have a look.
Here we go. Yours going to be like 55 million.
Yeah, 50,540.
That's a lot.
That's 35,000.
I'm trying to find... I don't think mine tells me. It doesn't? Maybe, yeah.
On Spotify's level, my friend.
We've already had
Sounded
this
like
one.
I was
We've already had this one, Joe. Maybe not on, maybe not on a camera.
Okay, so
So
it feels like a good place to end off the podcast. But before we do, we have our weekly segment, Headline of the Week. If you don't know what Headline of the Week is a week segment where I find a headline, old or new, and me and Ryan and this week Joe have a little talk about it. So in this week's episode, Ryan, we had this one last year, and I'm pretty sure you will remember it. But Pornhub exposes which categories have been most searched for this year.
I think I already know them because someone already like
Because you visit them all.
they like come in the office. Like, oh my god, guess what these were or whatever.
Okay, so the average time spent per visit is the top country who spent the longest on Pornhub on average is Egypt, and it's 11 minutes and 12 seconds. Joe, you're quite quiet. Joe?
Just, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then the least amount of time is an average of 8 minutes 45 seconds, and that's Mexico.
On delay, man. On delay.
Underlay.
That's wrong, bro.
That's all right, bro. Okay, so the data. To kick things off, the most popular adult film star in the US was Bella Danger, who knocked up previous winner Lana Rhodes off. She had a kid though, so you got to factor that in. She was probably out of service for at least 6 to 9 months of the year. So
or she entered a different category.
It's like the Messi versus Ronaldo debate. Lana Rhodes has got less games played in the year, so who is really the GOAT? We're not doing this. So Brits have a lot in common with our friends across the pond. Our most searched performer, Mia Khalifa. Old GOAT.
Oh, the OG.
The Maradona of the pond game.
Definitely uses the hand of God.
Oh man, come on. Ryan, there's lines we don't cross, okay?
That was too quick, man. You've been thinking about that one.
That was good, isn't it? That was actually bad. So, oh god, I feel so bad for the UK. But while the results might be a bit surprising, what we're really shocked is the most searched for category worldwide. It's not MILF, it's not Stepsister, or any of the classics, but the UK's most searched for category is. Any guesses?
Lesbian.
Joe?
Extravagant. Oh, yeah. No, I'd say the same as Ryan.
It's not. It's in fact hentai.
What? Oh,
The most searched
is that
category.
like the
Is that cartoons?
animation or whatever?
That's the anime one. So Americans' taste changed as well, with the term gamer girl increasing in popularity by 813% on the year before. So us Brits, for whatever reason, decide to search naked wrestling 376% more than often, and there was a 295% increase in searches for older women. Must be because the Queen croaked. Sorry, I'm sorry. That was in poor taste. That was in poor taste.
By the way, who does these stats? Whose job is it to do these?
So I'm going to give the credit of the article. The person who wrote the article, the credit. Emma Guinness, she wrote the article.
Oh, did she?
Did she do a research?
Yeah, for a whole year.
Yes.
Can you
The article is linked down below, so there is a lot more stats in there, but I think I'll just read the highlights. So if you guys want to click down below, you can check that out. Joe, I want to thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. You're our first guest of season 4, and it's been a pleasure as always. I think this is your 4th or 5th appearance on the podcast, so I'm glad you're not sick of us yet.
Just the goat.
I am the goat.
Messi's the goat. Right, so I want to thank you guys at home. I want to thank you guys at home for listening. I've been AJ.
I've been Ryan.
So.
Bye, Peter.